So when your heart is the power, drum out that wickedness fight on. Here we come, here we come, now that wickedness fight on. FWA.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to this, the first ever episode of FWA Classics. Happy New Year from the FWA. I'm Hardcore John Atkins, and I'm joined as ever by charming Don Charles.
Well, John. Here we are on FWA Classics, and here's Johnny Storm making his way to a packed Walthamstow Assembly Hall, John.
That's right, we go back to New Frontiers 2003 for the semi-finals of a tournament to crown the first ever XPW European Champion. The winner of this match, of course, would go on to face Jerry Lynn at Crunch the following month. But here we see the wonder kid Johnny Storm making his way to the ring to face Juventud Guerreaa.
And what credentials Johnny Storm has in this matchup, John. He's wrestled all over the world. He's wrestled in Japan. He's wrestled in England. He's wrestled in America. But let's not forget this man, Juventud Guerreaa.
That's right, Juventud Guerreaa also has wrestled all over the world, most famously for World Championship Wrestling, the WCW. It's still a very popular name, one of the most highly profile cruiserweights around the world.
Former WCW Cruiserweight champions on more than one occasion, I believe, John. And that's no easy feat, let's face it.
Absolutely not. In WCW, he wrestled some of the top names in the world. This should be a very evenly paced contest. These two guys very evenly matched, similar size, similar build, and even similar wrestling styles. Both very fast, very high-flying styles here from the two men.
I believe if we're going to have a power advantage in this match, I believe Juventud Guerreaa will own it.
Yep, Juventud Guerreaa with a slight weight advantage, but I would imagine that won't have too much bearing in this match. So we see both men very evenly matched.
That was basically, they were just feeling each other out there, John, and what we saw, a double dropkick. Both men knowing each other's movesets so well. They've seen each other on the independent scene across America, across Japan. They know what to expect from each other, John.
Yeah, this feeling out process might last for a while. As I said, they're evenly matched, and they really need to get the measure of each other. Could come down to maybe who makes the first mistake, I think.
Johnny Storm getting the fans going here. Really no need for that, John.
Well, Storm's got the home crowd advantage, if you will. But Juventud Guerreaa are very popular with the FWA fans as well. Two real fan favourites in this match.
Laying in quite a nice chop there to Johnny Storm's chest. Storm's knocked in the corner.
So far, a fairly slow-paced matchup. I'm sure that'll change as they get into it.
You've got to realise, John, that they will take a while to warm up. This is New Frontiers 2003. Neither man is going to take this match lightly.
Well, that's right. And of course, both men wants to become the first ever XPW European champion. Juventud Guerreaa with the leg scissors. Storm wisely rolling to the outside. Guerreaa stays on him.
There's no way.
Oh! Over the top rope, flying cross body. Catches Storm. Both men on the outside. What a way to kick off FWA Classics.
That can't be good this early in the match for either man, John. We can see both men down. Luckily, earlier tonight, Pat Roach introduced the 20 count on the outside of the ring, John.
Fans really getting into this contest now. Storm, surprisingly perhaps, the first person back into the ring. But look how much that move took out of him. Guerreaa staying on him. Whips him into the corner.
Oh! I thought Storm had reversed it with a head scissors. Juventud.
1, 2. 2 count there from Guerreaa. going to take a lot to put Storm away. One thing we know about Storm, he can take a lot of punishment.
He can indeed, but the same is true for Juventud Guerreaa here, John. Where are we going to see a true advantage from either man? There's no clear advantage in this one.
Well, as I said, it could come down to whoever makes the first mistake.
Certainly, certainly. And right now, it looks like Jonny Storm's been making that mistake, John.
Well, Storm was unfortunate to get caught with that crossbody over the top rope from Guerreaa. Needs to really collect his thoughts, but Guerreaa stayed on him.
That's it, baby. Yeah, I knew. See, I knew at one point one man would show the vicious edge and come out on top, and that man was Juventud Guerreaa.
Oh, but Storm on the top rope into the cover.
1, 2, no!
2 count from Storm out of nowhere, whips him over again. Storm really changing the complexion of this match in a hurry.
Goes for a wheelbarrow into the DDT and he hits it, John!
Hits it. If he can get the cover, it could be over. No, both men still down.
Needs to roll over and get that arm over. Yes!
1, 2,
yes!
Oh, just unable to capitalise on the move.
Juve made it to that ropes. Great ring positioning from the ring general Juventud Guerreaa. Realises he was close to those ropes, put his foot on, and the referee had no choice but to break the 3 count.
Well, very fortunate for Guerreaa, actually, I think, on that occasion, to be so close to the ropes.
What's this, John?
Guerreaa now with the torture rack. Perhaps gonna into the power bomb. The tower hacker bomb there. One of Juventud.
1, 2, yeah, no, John.
That manoeuvre, the tower hacker bomb, the torture rack into a power bomb, has finished many matches for Juventud Guerreaa. But so much on the line here, so much at stake. Storm able to kick out.
You notice that Juventud Guerreaa's been working the head and neck area of Jonny Storm. He's staying on that, a very smart wrestler. Now, cutting off the oxygen and air supply to Jonny Storm. This can't be good for him, John. He's got to be getting tired in there.
Yeah, that's right, Don Charles. It's a rest hold for Juventud Guerreaa, but it's not a rest hold for Jonny Storm.
He's putting all the extra weight on Jonny Storm, and Johnny's having to deal with it.
Storm tries to power out. Juve saw it coming, gets the cover. Just for 2 count, I believe.
Barely even a 2 there, John. Jonny Storm's, he's too fresh still. He's too fresh. As you said, he can take an extraordinary amount of punishment.
Storm up. Oh, nice drop kick. Nice drop kick. Juventud again rolling to the outside. And a kip up from Storm. Storm seems to have found a second wind.
He's got that look in his eye, John. He's got that look.
Off the
What's this?
What an impressive display of sheer athleticism.
Both men down again, John. You have to question how wise that was for Jonny Storm at this stage in the match. Both men have taken a lot of punishment. Both men have been in there a while now, John. This is for the XPW, or a chance for the XPW European Championship, John. How would you take it so lightly to take such a high-risk move?
It's a good call, Don Charles. It's a good call. You're right. Question the wisdom. But as you said, there's so much at stake that perhaps they're willing to go the extra mile. And Storm does.
Sunset!
Oh! Sunset flip there, but Juve had the momentum behind him, was able to roll through and caught Storm with a vicious kick to the face.
How else could you say it, fans, apart from Jonny Storm got caught?
Both men down, though. The referee making the count, but Juventud's back up.
He's asking the fans if they want to see the Juve driver. That's not a popular decision with the fans here, John. They're solidly behind Jonny Storm. But
Storm with the roll-up. 1, 2,
thunder!
Oh, I thought for 1 second there. Oh, super kick there from Juventud Guerreaa. Just slowing the pace of the match down.
I mean, Jonny Storm, a true professional. We've seen him around the country, around the world, wrestling many different places, holding many different titles. What he's remembered for mainly here in Britain is his stellar series of matches against none other than Jody Fly's.
Juventud Guerreaa, the Gorilla Press into 1, slam, 2.
Yes, no.
Just a 2 count from Juve Guerreaa. The strength advantage there coming into play. Juventud Guerreaa, he knows the 2 men very similar, very evenly matched. So Juventud has used the one thing in his advantage, his weight advantage and his strength advantage, to slow the match down and to put Jonny Storm on the map. Storm, however, still in the contest, still very much in the contest. Both men very popular with the crowd here at Walthamstow.
He could be going for it again. No!
My goodness.
Reverse, Death Valley driver, John.
Did you see Storm instinctively goes to the ropes there?
Great ring positioning. You can't take it away from Storm. He's a great professional in there, John. He is. But does he
goes
have
for the
what
top
it takes?
ropes. Storm again, wisely. Just out of sheer instinct, I think, grabbed the ropes and knocked Juventud Guerreaa off.
You got to know it's all instinct right at this stage, John. They've been in there too long. They've been taking some vicious moves, especially Jonny Storm.
Storm now goes for a DDT.
No!
What an incredible reversal that was. Storm landed face first on the outside.
John Atkins, how can Storm get back in? I know he's got a 20 count, but this can't be good.
Guerreaa caught.
Whoa!
Face first, slammed into the ring apron there. Storm goes for the same thing.
Oh!
And gets caught in exactly the same way.
Both men had the same thing in mind, therefore both men knew how to reverse it, John.
Looks like Storm perhaps hit harder though.
Hoovy's down too, John.
Referee presumably making the count.
Neither man can show a clear advantage at this point, John.
If this match was to go to a double count-out, presumably Jerry Lynn would be awarded the XPW European title.
No one wants to see that here tonight. It's New Frontiers.
Oh! Chop there.
Oh, and again, John.
Storm rolling Guerreaa into the ring. Whips him into the ropes. Goes for the super rewind Hurricane Runner.
Hits it! 1, 2, no!
Guerreaa reverses into a Boston Crab, looks for the submission. Storm.
Too close, too
Storm
close.
in the ropes
Too
there.
close.
Storm in the ropes. And a clean break. That super rewind has been the death knell for many of Storm's opponents. Guerreaa clearly had it scouted, knew what was at stake and reversed very quickly into the Boston Crab. Storm too close to the ropes.
You've got to know Rob Black's at home watching this match wondering, is it going to be Hoovy? Is it going to be Jonny? Am I going to get the XPW European Championship back in the US soil at any point?
Oh, Storm again looks for the super rewind.
Rewind!
No, caught this time.
Was it? Whoa!
Hoovy driver.
It's all over for Jonny Storm. Hoovy needs to make that cover, John.
Hoovy driver, one of Juventud Guerreaa's signature finishing moves. If he can get the cover, it goes through to the finals. Fans chanting Johnny's dead, he might well be. Guerreaa goes
Makes
for the
that
cover.
cover. 1, 2, and 3. No!
Somehow, Storm found the inner resolve to kick out of that matchup, kick out of that cover.
John, I know you're fussed. I'm feeling the same way. How can these two do any more in there to each other? How can one man come out with a clear advantage on top of the other?
I don't know, John Charles, but this match, there can't be too much longer to go. Juventud Guerreaa gets caught in the ropes. Jonny Storm going for a superplex. Again, if he gets it, could be the end. Oh, Guerreaa pushes him off. Storm goes for her. Catches him. Hurricane Runner. Storm with the cover.
1, 2, no!
Guerreaa with a kick out. Another 2 count there. Both guys exchanging 2 counts. Storm ducks. Goes for the wheelbarrow into a tornado DDT. Gets caught into the Hoover driver. Storm with the roll.
1, 2, 3! John! Juventud lost! John!
Storm with the cover. Storm goes through to the finals of the XPW European title tournament. Big win there for Jonny Storm. And what a finish.
back him up. How's he going to